dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, I am going to show you how to cook salmon fillets. That is, I'm going to show you a way to cook salmon. We're going to do a lime and maple glazed salmon in the oven. It's the simplest way to cook salmon that I have ever found, and I'm going to share it with you now. Okay, I've got just a single portion, 6-ounce portion of salmon fillet here. It's boneless, but it's still got the skin on it. Even though it says boneless on the package and the fish guy sells you it's boneless, you want to sort of feel it with clean hands. You're feeling for any little pin bones. Sometimes you'll find little leftover bones that are, maybe an inch or two long, kind of translucent. And if you find any of those kind of poking out, just get a pair of tweezers or pliers or your teeth and just pull them out so people don't bite on them later. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle this with a little bit of salt. And this oven method is pretty much, it's just the method. You can season your salmon with whatever the hell you want to. But maple and salmon is kind of a classic thing. So I'm just going to do a little bit of maple syrup on here. Okay, and then I've got a lime, and I'm going to zest some lime zest over it, so make sure you wash your lime really well before you do this part too. Oh man, I love lime zest. It smells amazing. It smells like a gimlet in here. Gimlets would be a delicious accompaniment for a beverage. Pretty even coating there. Awesome. Okay, so now you have a couple options. We're gonna do this in the oven, but if you want a really crispy skin, you can do it in a preheated cast iron skillet. Heat your skillet up super hot, lay your salmon in there skin side down, and then pop it in the oven until it's done. But because cast iron is kind of porous by nature, it will absorb a lot of that fishy flavor. So what I usually do, since I'm not a huge fan of fish skin anyway, I'll usually just bake it in like a pie pan or something. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt in the bottom of my dish, and then just gently move my fillet on over. And I've got my oven preheated to 450, which is pretty hot, and we're going to put it in there for probably about 10 minutes. You want to take note of the thickness of your fillet. This one's just about an inch thick, and in my experience, I don't know if this is a fact, but this is a sockeye salmon, and the fillets seem a little thinner than like other types of salmon, like a king salmon or something, I think. Like those fillets are like an inch and a half thick sometimes. So these are a little thinner, but generally about 10 minutes per inch. So see you in 10. Okay, so there is my salmon, and people will argue about how it should be cooked like a steak. Everyone's got a preference. I like mine a little bit more well done, so it's fairly firm. Some people will say that it should still be translucent in the center, but I like it a little bit opaque, so don't judge me. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Well, that is pretty lovely. Awesome. Top it with a little lime juice. Citrus and seafood is a wonderful combination. And let's see what this big part looks like. There we go. Nice. So it's still really nice and moist, obviously, because it's salmon and there's like 100% fat. Mmm. Mmm. Yum. Oh, it's so good. Yum. Oh, I love a good piece of salmon. So there you go. Like I was saying, like you can totally, if you don't like maple and lime, you can do lemon and something else. You could do orange, you could do grapefruit, any kind of citrus thing would go great. Garlic, whatever, salt and pepper. Just do what you want and, just bake it in the oven. It's so easy. So I hope you try this. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe and thumbs up and stuff. Thumbs up, dudes. Cowabunga. Because it's fish, get it? Ocean, surfing. I don't know where I come up with these things.